Alright, thanks for joining me. This is Jurassic World Evolution. I'm going to be playing through on a fresh campaign. Um, I've just noticed when I was looking in the settings here that you can actually turn off when you go to audio. You can actually mute licensed music, which is great. More games should do that these days. That's really good. So Sandbox, click on Sandbox. You can see that all of these are locked to me. That's because you have to go through the campaigns to unlock them by the looks of it. So I like that. I think that's a really nice touch because usually you can just skip and jump into a sandbox and then you get access to all of the content rather than having to unlock it through the campaign. So I really like that. I'll probably do a sandbox after I've gone through the campaign. So this is just a really beginner playthrough. I'm not brilliant at this game. I'm not brilliant at any of the games that I kind of stream. So I'm just going to start a new game. We're going to go through the first campaign mission.
Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5. Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should. Diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
Sounds a little eerie without the music, now that we've muted the licensed music. I hope that...
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab.
Alright.
We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding. Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here. You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths in the power grid. Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the Creation Lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
Alright, so yeah, so the graphics on this game are fantastic.
The machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
Okay, so, yeah, the graphics are fantastic on these games. I think Frontier games are all pretty much quite similar when it comes to the quality of the graphics. So we've got our basic, what do you call it, a Struthiomimus? I can't pronounce it. But anyway, we've got this basic one, so we're going to release that. That's our first challenge.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique. And now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
So these things don't unlock immediately until they stop talking and everything else.
The Hammond Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
Alright, should we begin with, let's go with, let's see, science.
Ah, Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
Now, I usually just build them along the...
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
I'd forgotten just how much talking like there is when you start this. I usually just build the buildings along the front here, but I'm just thinking that looks like a nice place to build a second attraction, like a habitat. So if I could maybe, do I gain access to the terrain too? No, I can't actually gain access to clear this area either at the moment. So maybe I'll do some changing around later on. I'll put it here for now, but then I'll probably change it around a little bit later.
So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
That's annoying. I just wanted to remove that, but obviously that's a big deal in this game. Not being able to remove a path quite easily. I'm playing this alongside...
People think money makes the world go round, but they're wrong. Contracts make the world go round, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase. Meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions.
Can I speak? Oh. Alright, so new contract. I've just requested a contract. I think that's actually gonna...
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure life.
Alright, so accept the 50% genome.
You know how important this is to us, and to me.
So here's our map. Let's see, Triceratops, we've currently got 44%, that's 75,000, so we'll send somebody off there.
Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started.
I'm not going to do any research yet until we get a mission to do some research, I suppose.
Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
Alright, so we probably need...
Good. Your first expedition team is out.
Jesus.
They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
Ordinarily, it's not a big deal that they talk. I think that's a really nice touch that they're talking you through the tutorial. I think it's brilliant. I've never tried actually streaming this.
Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here.
So we need to get
What
a...
is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to be boosting the Triceratops up to 50%, so that's great. And this one wants a genome up to 60%. We might as well just do those both for the Triceratops. Fossils to acquire and extract new fossils. So our helicopter's on its way. So, right, let's have a look. So this is our control room then. I'm just getting used to this again because I haven't played it for a long time. And I'm playing this alongside Planet Zoo. So there are obviously similarities between the two, given the fact they're both Frontier games. This one, I mean, both games are really polished. They both look really nice. So in order to unlock the Sandbox, obviously I need to complete this this island. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to unlock Sandbox. But I want to unlock all the islands, ideally.
I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
Okay, so we just want to try and boost our reputation up with the 3 different divisions. Okay, great. This is our database. So we can jump back to the main screen here, and we can see we've got information about our genes or genomes that we can start mixing our dinosaurs with. I've never actually tried building dinosaurs to fight each other and things like that, but I suppose that's part of the... I never watched any of the more modern movies. I just watched the 93 version. So I think in the more modern ones, they do sort of include some of this stuff where you kind of have dinosaurs fighting each other, I think. But anyway, things like this would be useful, I guess. So DNA can be used to develop powerful muscle tissues for heart and lungs. Maybe it'll create immunity to diseases and things like that. So that's maybe something worth looking out for. We're still on that now, less than a minute. So the helicopter's going to be coming back any minute now, and I still have some extra DNA to unlock. Right. They did mention as well that they want me to start getting some, let's see, increase the genome. I thought he was talking about getting warm bodies in the park, so...
genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
I usually just sell the ones for 1 star, but we really need to get this up to 60%, so... Just do them 6 for now, and we'll send him back out. Maybe get him over to here. We want money coming in, so I might actually create a little guest facility area here. So if we click on this, I think this terrain type tool is really good. It seems much easier to use than the Planet Zoo one, but then I'm not too familiar with all that. So if I just get rid of some trees here, I can maybe create like a nice little guest area for the new viable genome, Triceratops. So incubate one with at least 50%.
Great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
It's a map screen. I'm just looking for where you see the, I think you click on this, don't you? View genome library. This is it, yeah. So it's 61%, so that's okay. So I could actually incubate that now. And this will, yeah, so that's my entertainment mission completed. And this one is going to complete that mission.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Okay, we need a gift shop.
Theirs and mine.
Guests.
Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
All right. So it should be pretty easy to complete his quest. Just waiting for this. Does that mean it's complete? That doesn't look good. All right, so that's released.
Completed thanks to your hard work.
Our new specimens, dinosaurs, are meeting expectations, but we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment. making sure our specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
So we need a ranger station now. I'm aware that we're eating through...
I've been monitoring what you've been up to with great interest, and I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
So is there a problem here? Maybe there's a problem with the land. So can I just even that out? Oh. What's this one? This one? Smooth. So I'm not sure if that was even the problem. But we definitely want a ranger station. Well, for some reason, maybe I'll put another power station there or something. I'll figure out what the problem is there later, but for now, I guess I'll just put it here. That looks about right. That little path there is really annoying me. Just a little personal issue. No. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's see. Construct a ranger station, incubate and release Triceratops with 70% genome, research, hookworm parasite. Okay, so if we go to our control room and head over to research, and medical treatment and the hookworm. Now I can see that we've got 1.5 million, so I'm being a little bit haphazard with my spending. But this is of course the sort of... Oh, we got a new one, so that's the Edmondosaurus. He's not dead already, is he? So he's sleeping. So we want to get them some, like, we want to get another, want to get a friend for them. So I'm on the lookout for another one of these, and we need to get the, okay, let's get this sorted first. Extract DNA, sell you, extract DNA. So we want to get the Triceratops up to 70%, I think it was, wasn't it? This is partially depleted, but we'll do another one. So 70% we need to complete that mission. If I go to the control room, maybe I can get another contract. Request a new contract. And let's go for entertainment. How can I see... Oh, here it is down here. So let's go entertainment.
Hey, just heard of a great opportunity we should get behind.
So we need 2 carnivores. So the next one so when I send the helicopter out again, I'll go for the I think I've only got 1 carnivore at the moment, I think, haven't I? And that's the one beginning with C. I can't remember the name. So we'll wait for him to come back. Okay, so we've got our gift shop up and running. Something going a bit weird with the lag there, but so there's the gift shop up and running. And if I go to finances, will this tell me if I'm making a profit on that? So ticket sales, attraction revenue, $24. Probably spending, oh, running costs $16. So yeah, we're making next to nothing on the gift shop. But we're going to keep adding guest facilities. I don't want to keep doing it. I want to wait until I get a quest to do it, because then I think it'll be better. I'll get bonuses for doing it. This area here is probably going to become... yeah, I'm just thinking now. Maybe instead of putting the gift shop here, might have been a good idea to kit this area out here with gift shops. Maybe have a nice hotel in the middle. That sounds like a much better idea. So I'm not going to put anything else down here. In fact, I'm going to have the gift shop. I'm going to move that soon, and I'm going to put it over here, and then I'll have a hotel in the middle with lots of shops, and this will be a huge sort of guest arcade. I'll probably move these at a later date as well. Then I might move them over here And we'll have all the operations stuff here. We can maybe hide them behind some trees and stuff. Yeah, that sounds like a much better idea. Okay, so we're still waiting for the Triceratops. Obtain canvas, so we're still waiting for those kind of things. What else can we be getting on with? We've got more information in the database. What's this one? Island navigation. So yeah, so I'm here. All these are locked. I'm going to try and unlock all of these, obviously, and open all of the sandbox maps. What am I missing? Null cosmetic gene. Okay, arid cosmetic gene. I'm never really concerned with this stuff. Just sort of changing the color of the dinosaurs. If it's got some practical purpose, that would be brilliant. Building upgrades. So let's see, what have we got? Improved output for power stations. So that might be a good one to have. How much is that? That's 100,000. That's 100,000. 100,000. That's going to be useful though, I think, because I will need to build another power station eventually. I mean, they're all about 100,000, aren't they? Okay, let's just figure out the fossils first so we can sell that one. Well, there's the 100,000, so we're on 64%, and we've got 2 more Triceratops. Okay, let's make a start on our first carnivorous dinosaur. And I think the one over in China here, is this carnivorous, this one? No, that one's a meat eater. Herbivore. Plant eater. So we've only actually got herbivores for now. That's the only one we've got, so I'll need to figure out where I'm going to get the second one from. So just still waiting on that 70%.
There is a new job available. And I know just the person to do it.
I'm not sure whether to accept this one because... Right, I'll accept it, but I might have to cancel it because I'm not sure if we're going to hit that anytime soon. We're like on $8 at the minute, and we need $500 a minute. I could start doing some minor cosmetic stuff here. So I might actually start doing that now. Let's get rid of... first of all, let's get rid of the lake here. And... I don't think we need to get rid of these trees as such, but I might start moving some of these.
I'm Owen Grady, Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
So how do you move these things? I'm wondering if I can move it without having to sell it. Now in Planet Zoo, of course, you just press M, but I'm guessing that doesn't quite work in this one. No, it doesn't. I can press H for help.
Without getting all touchy-feely, guests have needs too. Different amenities cater to these needs to varying degrees, so try to aim for balance across your park.
Place these facilities in busy areas. So if we go to our map view, I wonder if that kind of tells us. So management views. What's this one? Shelter, weather, attraction finances, restrooms, fun, shopping, drink, food, transport. So none of these actually tell us where the guests are actually congregating. But I mean, I can guess, I suppose, from the fact that, you know, this is... Right, we don't actually have a viewing platform yet, but that's going to be a mission I get. So I'm not actually going to do that just yet until I get the mission for it. We've got the map here. That shows us our dinosaurs. What does that mean? That means it's a science objective. Yeah, I know that one. So that's... Got our power lines going along here. Yeah, so there's nothing on here that shows me where guests are actually congregating. But I do need to get a visibility, like a platform up here. I know that. I want to move that guest thing. I regret putting it there. So I'm actually going to try to... I'll be putting the viewing platform here, so I might get like a line of shops going along here. And that gift shop is definitely going to be one of the ones I want to take with me. If I demolish it, I guess I'm not going to get all my money back. I'll make a loss. Let's see. Let's go another thing up. Let's get a fast food restaurant. Oh.
Okay, don't let this go to your head, but that was some very impressive work on that contract.
I'm not even sure what contract he's talking about. Okay, acquire 50% genome.
It's Isaac. How you doing? I got some cool stuff you need to be a part of, so I'm putting it out there. Come on and help the winning team.
So this is a pretty good mission because it's going to get us access to the Dracorex, which I think is also carnivore, which means I'll also automatically complete the other quest.
All right, look, I am all about the show, and with these dinosaurs, we have one unlike any other on the planet. Theme parks rely on drawing people in, and what is more attractive than new dinosaurs? Well, me, of course. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is let's get some fresh dinos in the hopper.
Let's send him over there. Alright, so this is where... Okay, we need some more power. So you actually tell me that you've got unused power 5, and yet it's telling me that I'm 1 down. So what is the issue here? Ah, okay, so it's just the fact that I'm not in a powered zone here then, is that right? So if I, what is it? It's management view and power. Yeah, it's just the fact I'm not in a management zone, powered zone. So if I've got the substation.
I don't know what's worse, treating these creatures like grist for the mill or propping them up as curiosities.
So let's stick you just here. Right, I want to get rid of this pylon. There we go.
Are you hungry or thirsty? Visit our new fast food restaurant.
This is one of the things I wish they included in Planet Zoo. Instead of like grunts and sort of it would have been really nice in Planet Zoo if they had the actual voices so you could hear them saying, "Hey everyone, we've just opened the lion habitat, blah blah blah." That would be really, really nice. I don't know what the complications of that would be though, so I'm sure there is a problem with that, but I'm not sure what it is. So incubate and release Hammond Creation Lab a Serotosaurus. So we just need to release one. So we need a new habitat for that, and that's why I'm thinking it would be nice to it would have been nice to build it around here. Maybe I'll build it here. Yeah, maybe I'll build it around here. So let's see. Enclosures, fences. Now we're probably going to need an electrified fence, which I haven't actually got yet. So let's go to the control room and head over to research. And enclosures and electrified fence. This is going to cost me 200,000, but I think we need this in order to house the Ceratops or whatever it's called. So let's take that, but let's also check that because I want to make sure that I've got it correct there. How do you find that stuff out? So if I click this, so the Pterosaurus, Ceratosaurus, is that right? The Serotosaurus was a large theropod dinosaur. It possessed an unusual configuration of hornlets over its eyes. So it tells you a little bit about it. It's really interesting, but I'd like to know how you house it. So that's the thing that I'm kind of not sure about at the moment, how you do that. And see, it's a carnivore and it likes live bait. Yes, I'm really not sure where you look for that. Maybe we'll come back to that. But yes, I do need to build a nice thing for that. Okay, this is now 60%. I think we need to boost that up even further, don't we? So let's just keep extracting that DNA. And partially depleted, but let's go back there again. It's a little bit loud there, isn't it? I'm not sure if it's interfering with the sound of my voice. I think it's okay. Profit per minute has gone down, so we're actually getting $2 now from guest facilities. I could probably put a restroom. It's got 3 power for a restroom. I'm not really sure what the hell goes on inside the restroom that drains that much power. But if I have a quick look at my power, is it this one? No, it'll be the management view again then, won't it? Total available power 1. So if I get anything else down, it's gonna actually cut off power to some other aspects of the park, which means I need to research the power outage increase, or I need to put down a new station, which is going to cost me $500,000. So I think as soon as my research is complete, I'm going to actually research the additional power output, and that'll be all right. Incubate release Serotosaurus. So if we click on this, we can... Yeah, I need to get that Serotosaurus. Are they the only 2 missions I've got? Because I thought they had more missions than that. So if we go back here and we have a look at our contracts, let's go a new contract. And this time, let's go for science.
Another contract. Might as well give it a look, right?
Alright, so we need to... We're on 0.9. I just need to get that up an extra 0.1 and we'll complete that mission. So how can I do that without spending more power?
We can always use a few more resources. Here's our chance to earn some.
A prestigious research facility wants to sponsor some of our specimens. They're offering good money, so a contract like this is worth considering. So this is again for the Serotosaurus.
Yes, well, we've already broken the primordial and prehistoric egg, as it were, so, you know, why not hatch a few more?
Alright, so I think... See, it would be great to be able to move stuff, because I would love to just move these things. But you can't. I'm stuck with them there now. So, I guess we'll have the thing around here. I'm just waiting for the research to finish. How are we doing on that research? 2 minutes remaining. Okay, so as soon as that's done, I'll start building electric fences. Obviously, it's going to put a huge drain on my power. So... Wait a second, wasn't that like 0.9? It's now 0.0? Oh, now it's 0.9 again. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just incubate another like cheap dinosaur. So let's say him. It's only 30,000, so let's get another one of them in there. Actually, cancel that. Yeah, cancel. How much was it to incubate the Edmondosaurus? Oh, that's much more expensive. 230. Yeah, let's just get another cheap one, and hopefully he'll push us up to 1 star. These are all science missions. That's probably overload on science missions. Should really get a security mission next. Alright, was that just telling me that the research had finished? I think it was. Or maybe it wasn't. That's telling me that the helicopter came back. We've still got like less than a minute left on that one. So let's have a look at our fossils. 64%. Really need to get that up a little bit. Right, I don't think I'm going to send anything else out at the moment. Just waiting for that research to finish. Alright, let's see if we can get our park up to... It's gone back down to 0.0 again. I'm not really sure how all this works. Let's just release you. And there's our electrified fence now. Yay, there we go. So that's got us...
Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
Now, this is actually going to put a huge drain on...
I owe you for this, and I won't forget it.
I think I'm going to build another power station. Because even the power... Increasing the power, I just don't think is going to be enough. I'd love to know why this is not letting me build stuff here. I guess it's because it's on a slope. I do need to fix that, because that's a huge piece of powered area that's not allowing me to do anything. Now, if I was to put the power station here, is that gonna... And I just hook it up to, like, the nearest substation. I think that's okay. I don't think that's gonna cause any issues, like... So yeah, I'll put the thing there. That's hooked up to the nearest substation. This gift shop needs to go. It needs to be moved over here. So I wonder... I've only got 891,000. What are my finances like? I'm actually making money yet. Well, profit per minute is like 16,000. So it's not like we're losing any money. I haven't got the mission yet to put like a viewing gallery in here. I think that's going to be entertainment. So let me go back to my contracts. I should probably request a security one, shouldn't I? Let's do a security one.
Contract just landed on my desk.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Take a look.
That's an easy one. So we just need to take a picture. So that path is for the security center. Whoa, they're right near the door. Right, we need a better one than that. Come on, 5,000. Do I need to get the dinosaur to do something? Ah, what's wrong with the lag? This is like a repetitive photograph, so I'll probably... Yeah, I've lost... Okay, so I'm not really going to be able to do that as well as I thought. So we'll just leave that mission for now, but I will... I'll get a picture of the Serotosaurus or whatever it's called. So we need 3 of those. Incubate, so that's going to... As soon as I get 3 of them, it's going to complete 2 of those. And give us some money. Okay, let's get the new... security center hooked up. There we go. So what does that give us then? Management view, power. We've got total available power 61. That should be more than enough to power up a nice new enclosure of electrified fence. And remember, we're going to get 3 of these in here, so I'm going to have it like... I'm not going to have it massive, but... big enough. Bit more. Okay, so there's our electrified fence. We'll get a gate in here. Now, I've got very little money left there, and I do need a Hammond Creation Lab, whatever it's called. That's like another 400,000, and then I'll need a feeder. And the feeder for a carnivore is going to be expensive. It's like 250,000, so I haven't actually got enough to be able to do all of that. Gonna have to keep let's see, another 400. Well, my profit is going up, so let's get the Hammond Creation Lab. We'll need some water in there as well. I don't really know what the problem is here. I'm gonna have to put it over here. I didn't really want it over here, really. But anyway, whatever. That'll do. Probably spent more on the pathing as well than I intended. Alright, so we've actually... Right, let's get back to our fossils, because I might be able to sell some of these and make some... I didn't send the helicopter back out. We're definitely going to need a bit of a cheap mission here, so let's see. Edmondosaurus. Let's have a little ganders at our contracts again. I want to... So... I'd read it before that I needed to get the Serotosaurus up to a certain percentage genome, but I guess I don't. Doesn't really matter what the genome is, does it? So, and how much does it cost me to incubate Serotosaurus? Well, he's on 70% anyway. Yeah, it's like really expensive. So another, it's like 550,000. That's definitely going to be the next thing that I get. But keeping in mind as well that I need to, I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to get rid of, I'll get a refund, I think, on the gift shop. I'm only making like $3 from guest facilities, so I'll get like just short of 100,000, which it's not great, but I'm gonna get rid of it. And let's get rid of that path as well. So I could get a feeder in there. You know, I can afford a feeder. I just can't actually get the dinosaur. Where's our ranger? He'll have gone back to mission. Yeah, he'll have gone back here now. So I'll tell you what, we'll send our helicopter off for a sort of a cheap mission, and hopefully we'll find some nice we haven't been there before and it's relatively cheap. Hopefully you'll find some nice fossils that we can sell for cash. Should we take some more pictures? If we get a picture of one of them eating, that might be pretty good. So let's drive the vehicle. It'd be nice if I could coerce the dinosaurs into fighting each other. Right, is anybody eating? We need to order a resupply. 40,000. Oh, he's eating. No, that's not really worth anything. Just cost me 40,000 to resupply his food, so that's not really... Let's see if I can get all three of them in a picture together. Well, it's better. Multiple dinosaur bonus, diverse behavior bonus. One of them's eating. One of them's running around, I suppose. Submit. Yeah, nah, kind of wasting my time. He looks like he wants to attack me. Okay, let's just leave that behind for now. Alright, so can I get another contract? Maybe an easy contract. Or have I got the maximum number? Contract limit reached. So I might need to actually get rid of... so use the ranger team. That's actually more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I can't actually get that yet because there isn't a dinosaur that's going to get me that much... I could probably get an Edmondosaurus into the... Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's... I was going to wait until I got the missions for these, but maybe I can... How much is a viewing... Right, that's like 150. The viewing gallery. Is it worth just spending that now, or should I keep saving up for the Serotosaurus? Decisions. Maybe I could get a viewing gallery in there now, and that'll make us some money. Let's do it. Let's put that really annoying bit on the path, but never mind. Maybe I can like push that up to $5. Squeeze every bit of money out that I can. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe I'll cancel one of the contracts. Just gonna sell all of these. So that expedition cost me about 60,000 or something, and I got 30,000 back from sales. So that's not really that great. How much is it going to cost me to send an expedition here? 105. 75, 75, 75, 60, and 60. Okay, so we've got the viewing gallery open. Got some people going in, so hopefully that'll make me some money. Yeah, I think I'm going to cancel that contract. Taking a photo of a dinosaur. What are the other ones? Birthing a miracle, successfully 3 Ceratops eggs, rising profits, reach $500 from guest facilities. I could start investing money just in guest facilities, but I don't know if I've got the money to do all that. New contract. Yeah, I think I'm going to cancel it. Terminate contract. Request a new one. I want to do security just because we don't have a lot there, but at the same time, I think it might be easier to... Let's have a look. What have you got for me?
I like this contract.
Right, the same one. Well, I'm not going to do that, so... I've got to wait 2 minutes until the next one. He was just going to offer me the same quest again. Right, guest facilities. Can I get anything else up? Oh, we've got a gift shop. We got rid of the gift shop. That's the fast food place. I could go another gift shop for 130. Maybe I'll do that. $134. This is going to wipe me out. I don't think you can get loans in this game either, can you? I think that I won't do that because I think it's actually cheaper for me to just send the helicopter out again and hopefully make enough. Yeah, hopefully we'll make enough to be able to... we're up to $78 anyway. That's like something. Alright, let's take a look at our finances. So, like, total profit's gone up a little bit now. But I have spent a lot. I mean, I could release the Serotosaurus when I have enough money. I could release him here and then he'll just eat everything. And that'll be good entertainment value, I guess. Look at all these guests going along here. So they're all going to be making their way to the viewing gallery. Do they actually... pay to get in there? That'd be nice if they did, because then I'd be making some money. We just need 550. I just need to... Those two there, it's really this one I need to get. Can I get a contract yet? Give me a contract. Right, entertainment.
New day,
Reach...
new show, new contract. You are definitely going to want to check it out.
So that's no good either. I'm going to have to go with science. I'm just going to have to go with a science contract. This is actually, you know, I had a playthrough of this game not long ago, like last week. And I got off to a fantastic start, but it just seems like the quest, the missions I'm getting here, the contracts are just not lining up well for me. I had my guest area over here. I've changed it around a little bit now. I'm really looking forward to having this area, my my guest area with a hotel kind of in the middle. But it's just the money slowing me down. Can I actually get a loan? If you go to the finances tab, can you actually get a loan? I don't think you can you? You scroll down. No, you can't really get a loan. 193,770, what the hell's that? Construction, so I need to stop, yeah, so I can't build anything for now. Just waiting for another mission. Yeah, go to fossils, come on, give me something I can sell, there we go. That's actually going to cost me 20,000. I want to do that, but for now I'm just going to sell everything. So that was actually a profitable mission there. That was actually a profitable mission. Maybe I can send them out again. I think I'm going to spend another 60,000 there because that was quite profitable. Hopefully I can do that again. So that mission's going off to Canada, I think it was there, which is where the Edmondosaurus comes from. Maybe there's I think there's a town called Edmonton or something there, isn't there? So that's where that's coming from. We also need to put a little bit of water in here for our Serotosaurus as soon as... So let's go water and then put that down to the minimal one. There you go, that'll do. That's all I can afford. We haven't even got the dinosaur in yet either, so that's all I can afford for now. Should I start, let's see, guests, should I start just, we've got, that's our fast food. Maybe I will just invest in a gift shop, maybe I should. We're so close to getting the Serotosaurus, like another 200,000 I need. I'll wait until this guy comes back in a helicopter, we'll see how much money I can make off the, of whatever he brings back, and if I haven't got enough to build the to incubate the Serotosaurus, then I will just start getting a gift shop up and running again. I probably wasted a lot of money on this security center because I probably didn't see it kind of drains the power having this electric fence, and the last time I played it, that electric fence basically shut down other stuff in the park. So that's why I built this security small power station, but I probably didn't need to spend that 500,000 on that. Let's have another quick look at my management, not map, management view. Let's have another quick look at the power there. I've got like available power 35. This is producing 60. Yeah, so I think I do need it. I do need it. All right, let's see if I can get a science contract. Give me something I can...
Opportunity has presented itself.
Okay, this should be really easy and it gets me 125,000. And our helicopter's coming back soon as well. So this should be perfect. Come on. Let me move forward with this. Slowing things up. Here's our helicopter coming back. Let's see what he's got.
That's the job done.
225,000. 125 for that. I
No
guess.
matter what anyone else says, science is what makes or breaks us. Admittedly, sometimes both. But on Isla Matanceros, you are making us and yourself look good. And that's worth a reward.
Don't fail. There's like a 70% chance of success here. So if this fails, then, you know, ridiculous. It just cannot fail.
We've got a new offer here that you should definitely look over.
Now, I think the reward for the Serotosaurus, I'm going to take it. And then hopefully the reward I get for incubating Serotosaurus. What is the reward? I think it's 1 million, isn't it? It is 1 million. So then I can incubate 2 Edmontosauruses. So that would be perfect. And then I can photograph them and everything will be great. So Serotosaurus, that cannot fail. It would be disastrous if that failed. Alright, so we've got another habitat here, obviously. This is going to be our guest area. I want to tidy these buildings up a little bit. Over here, I'm having some issues placing a... It's because it's on a slant. Look at that. That's what it is. It's because it's on a slant. Is there anything I can do about that? Should be, shouldn't there? Terrain. Like... So this one, what is this? This one is flatten. That should do it, shouldn't it? Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, that should be okay. So I should be able to get something else down there. I could have gotten this security center. This is why I love the move feature in Planet Zoo, because you can just move things. I can't seem to... I don't think you can just move things here. But I would love to be able to move this security... This small power station over here, and then I could have a guest area here with another viewing platform here. That would be great, but at this point in time I just don't have the money for it. So how are we doing over here? Almost halfway. Almost halfway. Let's get another expedition out. Not contracts. Let's get, how much is this one? 105. It's just a bit pricey. This one's 75 and... It's just a bit pricey, this one, for 105. I'm going to keep the money for now. I don't know if I'll make that 105 back from whatever they find. If I'm not playing this in the most efficient way, I mean, anybody who might ever watch this is more than welcome to give me some advice, because, like I say, I'm relatively beginner when it comes to these games. I enjoy playing them, but I'm not really fantastic at playing them. I just enjoy playing them. It's really all just waiting for that Serotosaurus now, because I'm going to get $1 million dollars for that, and that $1 million could go towards 2 Edmontosauruses, and for this I would get another 175,000, plus it'll bring more guests through the door. Then I can start investing in more guest facilities to hit that $500 a minute. How much am I actually getting? I'm only going to get 150,000 for that. I don't know whether it's worth cancelling that one as well, and just really sort of trying to get the quests, the contracts in that can make me immediate returns. Let's see what else we can do here. So, what we got? We haven't got an AC. Is that our AC? No, that's a ranger station, expedition center. That's a fossil center. So I think the ACU center is going to go down here. I can't even just like sort of blueprint it or anything. So that's going to go there, the ACU center. Almost done. Let's have a look. 99. All right, there we go. Alright, so that means...
Happy guest is what we strive to maintain here on the islands. We do that by making sure their needs are met. In a way, it's kind of like taking care of the dinos, just with more demands and less understanding. Am I right?
So that's wiped me out getting him that food, that feeder. That's actually wiped out most of my money. Research item from research center, clothes shop. Okay, so we can get some research done now. I'm not sure how much that costs. Let's go to the research center. buildings. Yeah, it's like 200,000, so I can't afford that just yet. Is he happy with his surrounding? No, he's not. 57%. So how do I... is it map? Right, it keeps zooming in on him. Show dinosaur statistics. So
Our job, no, our mission in raising these animals is to provide an environment for them to thrive.
more
Your
grassland.
habitat is too small for them.
Oh, no way. So I need to actually... So yeah, the grassland, it actually needs just a little bit more grassland. Right, I'm gonna have to clear those trees because I just cannot see anything at all. Right, what I'll do is I'll turn this into a bit of a point. Actually, what I'll do is I'll bring this down here and connect that there. How's that? Surely that makes him happy. Yeah, he's just on the upper side. Right, so he's got plenty of... I mean, he's got plenty of land there. That'll do for now. Like, he's just on the upper side. He's like 85%. I can expand that a little bit later on. I can afford the research into the clothes shop now. We're actually making a bit more money. I could get, like... I need a viewing gallery on the Serotosaurus. Yeah. I could probably play this so much better than what I'm doing already. This is not really the greatest. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's research the clothes shop. Because once I've done this, this is actually going to get me... Alright, yeah, like $1,000. So, yeah. So this should get me the $1 million and access to that other dinosaur. And that $1 million is going to be absolutely fantastic. Because then I can do all kinds of stuff. Oh, he's asleep. 81% now, so his comfort has dropped 4%. He does want a little bit more... Maybe one more dinosaur in here. Have I woke him up talking too loudly?
Things are looking good around here, huh? I love what you're doing with the place.
Construct and power a clothes shop. It keeps giving me these extra quests. Is this the same? Construct and power a viewing gallery. It keeps like adding things to the mission, doesn't it? I didn't realize it does that. So I'll construct and power a clothes shop and then it'll ask me for something else and then something else. Is there a way where I can find... Yeah, so just keeps pushing the goalposts. So now I need a clothes shop. Right, how much is a clothes shop? Right, 120. At least I can afford it, so that's not such a big deal. I can maybe get one in. Whatever, that'll do.
Let's keep it up. Satisfaction is what we aim to.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Appreciate the little things and the big things with the teeth and glassy eyes that can swallow them whole.
This is mental. Why isn't it just giving me the things that I need to do straight away so I can actually plan for it? It's just endlessly giving me extra shit to do. So I've already just given it. Oh well, that wasn't live, obviously. So right. So how much is a live bid? It's like 200,000. Well, I wouldn't have bought this one if I'd known I had to do that. That's going to get me 25,000 back. It's not enough to actually buy the. Well, just. I mean, that is annoying. Okay, there you go. There's the live feeder. Can I have my $1 million now? How is the clothes shop connected there? So I had to build the Serotosaurus, feed it a sheep, and then build a clothes shop. It's like...
We've got our park running at maximum happiness, and our guest numbers are up as a result. That's what makes the entertainment division the envy of the rest. We get the results. Am I right?
When the parks are running well, our scientific research improves. Of course, I'd never tell this to Isaac directly. I was going to add...
No. No. Too late. Heard it. Later, Doc.
I wonder if that's like the end of the... like, it's like a little mini quest line, isn't it? I suppose. What's this all about? So that's... So we've unlocked... we've actually discovered an area now where we can find the... that one's like 75,000. That's cheaper, 60,000. So let's send somebody out. Okay. We're now doing $170,000. $170. Sorry. So now I want to get the Edmondosaurus in here. We've got two bears. Let's see if we can get two of them in. So we've got one. Two. Now it's only 67%, so that's a big risk because they may fail. It's like just above a 50. You know, well, obviously it's a 67% chance. So yeah, fingers crossed they don't fail. And that means I'm gonna actually be able to take a picture of them. They've got so much space in here, so I don't think we need to worry about space. Let's have a quick look at the map. Yeah, 100, 100, 100. So that's great. Don't need to worry about space there. Alright, we could probably have a look at the guest facilities now and maybe get something else up. So that's fast food, that's clothes. We've got the gift. Ah, man. It failed. Did it?
One of your dinosaurs has failed to incubate. I never said bringing back dinosaurs was gonna be easy.
Yeah. That's a shame. Waste of $170,000. Alright, so what is the disease? It's the common cold.
Oh my gosh, you got a sick dinosaur on your hands. It's time to treat it. Or what comes next, that's going to be on your hands as well.
So reboot, sabotage, or reopen. Yeah, so okay, so we've sent the ranger now to take care of this this animal. I think the common cold is something that we already knew about. So is that medical research? Yeah, so we actually began with the common cold antiviral jab. So that's, there we go. So the ranger's going to take care of that, and then he's going to fill up the feeder.
You need to give dinosaurs the right environment if they're going to thrive.
What's the issue? Are you still going on about the Serotosaurus? When below the overall comfort threshold, all dinosaurs attempt escape, breaking fences. Right, well, we definitely don't want that, so let's double check. So yeah, he's actually furious now. He wants more grassland. I mean, that's literally all it is. It's just the grassland. Right. Just whinging just because of grassland. Right, what about now? Okay, his comfort level's getting higher, so that's nice. Oh, god damn it. $67, $68. Can you take your anger out on that sheep? Isn't there a sheep? There's a goat wandering around in here, isn't there? Can you just get angry at the goat? Alright, is the Edmondosaurus? Yeah, so I'm gonna release him. We're gonna need to get a new feeder in here, because one feeder's not gonna be enough for all these dinosaurs. Alright, very nice. Okay. Let's get another one up.
The Edmondosaurus was originally uncovered at a site in Canada. I'll let you guess where.
So let's get another one.
Thinks these are delicious, and who's to argue?
Okay, so that's obviously not very reliable. It's only 1 star, so it's quite cheap to do. If this Edmondosaurus fails, I'm gonna actually send the expedition team out to try and get another, try and find another fossil for the Edmondosaurus if he fails again. Yeah, that feeder is like, it's not gonna last very long, so we're gonna need another one. $150. It's a bit pricey, but yeah. So I've got the licensed music on mute, so it gives you like alternative music, but I suppose there's not that much of it. So in fact, all the audio's gone, hasn't it? Can't hear anything. Okay, it seems a bit better now that I've paused it and unpaused it. He's not still trying to get out though, is he? Where's he at? Is he in here somewhere? There he is. Yeah, okay, his comfort's 100% now, so that's better. He's not trying to break out anymore. Yeah, that's right. Just go to sleep. That's fine. Right, let's have a quick look at our missions again here. Alright. Got distracted. Let's incubate this. No. I don't want to do that. Release the dinosaur. So this is our second Edmondosaurus. We now need to get our... let's drive the vehicle again. We need to take a photograph.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Edmondosaurus to the park.
So many people in the park now.
This might not be great art, but I like it.
Perfect. So yeah, the security team.
Amazing work. You have my thanks.
All right. I usually do the research based on like when I get a mission for it. Let's have a look, see what contracts I can get hold of. The security contract. I hate doing the one where he asks you to let one of the dinosaurs escape.
Lambert here with a new contract. I've spec'd it out, and I think you would be perfect for it.
All right. He wants a shelter building, so we'll do that. We'll do that. I also need to get the ACU up and running as well. Can it fit here? It looks like it's probably going to be too big. God damn it. Okay, well that's where the shelter can go. Let's have a look. That's a ranger station. So is it guest? I guess it's guest facilities. There it is. Emergency shelter. I think it's a waste putting it there though, because it fits there so nicely. So that's going to get us a 10%, and that'll complete that. I guess we can afford another Serotosaurus, so I think I'll get another one in here. See if I can do this. 70%. Okay. It's an expensive one, so I really hope this works. Let's get that done. This is number 2. So this is going to be our second one. Guest facilities. Definitely want to get another, let's see, guests. Gift shop. Need to keep an eye on my power grid as well. Want to make sure that I'm not. $135,000.
You met the objectives and secured a victory. I was expecting no less.
Alright, so that's our shelter up and running. Let's have a quick look at the management view. What's our power like? Total available power 21, so we've got plenty of power. Ah, yeah, I just noticed that actually. I'd forgotten all about that. So when we go to... no, I don't want to go to that. Yeah, so reputation. So we're so close to that second one for the... So it unlocks something, doesn't it? What does it unlock? Security bonus. It doesn't tell you what it unlocks. Loyalty bonus is almost 100,000, so that's nice. We're so close to that one, so maybe I'll ask him for another security protocols. I think this is the one where he asks you to release a dinosaur. I'm not looking forward to doing that really, but let's get another security contract.
Now, this contract is perfect for improving the security division. I'd be disappointed if you reject it.
Increase your facility rating to 5 stars. Is this the facility rating down here? Because if it is, then that's mental. I don't think I'm anywhere near that. I'll take it, but I might have to cancel it. If that 5-star thing here is the facility, what is it? Let me click on this. No, this is the island rating. So what's the facility rating then? Well, I'm on 4.5 already, so that's great. So what is the facility rating? Let's go to, let's see, was that it right in front? No, that's the island rating. So surely management view would show me. So let's see. Yeah, I thought that might have been my facility rating. Anyway, it's 4.5 at the minute. Hopefully that'll just go up. I'm not really sure what that. Maybe if I put another viewing gallery in here, this will increase. Maybe that'll increase the facility rating. Let's take another look at this, sorry. So food buildings, transport, drinks. So let's have a look. Drink demand. So it's shown around here that there's a huge demand for drinks in this area. I do have a fast food restaurant. Is that the same thing? Attraction finance. I mean, they're kind of... Yeah, I mean, there is a huge demand around here for food, so... That shelter's covering everything there. So if a dinosaur gets out, they'll all run to the shelter. That makes perfect sense. So that seems great. Okay, there's oh, sorry, that blue is low demand, isn't it? So there's a massive demand here for restrooms. Let's go to guest facilities and let's get a restroom. I should have put it over here. In hindsight, I just pressed that really quickly. We're going to need a substation down here. Because it's just outside of reach. So let's get a substation behind. And we'll hook that up to that. It's right on the path, so I don't think we've got an issue there. So yeah, that's, and then if we charge people for using that, then that's going to definitely push up. So this might even push us up to 5 stars because they're like, right, we've got everything we need. Perfect. We've got like shops. I mean, it would be great to have a hotel as well, but you know. Right, now I hope these don't kill each other because I need 3 of them before they're allowed to kill each other. Yeah, so that did give us the 5-star rating we needed. And this is number 3. All right, we now need 50% genome, it said. Incubate and release an Edmondosaurus. And I just can't. The ACU center here would have been perfect. So he wants another Edmondosaurus. We've got our 3rd Serotosaurus coming up in here. He needs... I feel like putting this right over here. It's not going there anyway because there's some issue with terrain I would need to sort out. But it's, I feel like this would be beneficial centrally so that I can get to anywhere very quickly. Problem is, it's just this stupid land slope here that it's not letting me build it. What about like in the back? Nah, can't get it in. What if I turn this on its side? No, still an issue. That's a building constraint now. I could probably get it there, so I think I might actually just put it there. So let's get the terrain tool out. And let's try and flatten this land. Okay, let's see if that made a difference. Operations, ACU center. Come on, give me a break. Let's go back in here. Maybe we need to see what we're doing a little bit here. So let's get rid of some of these trees. That's pretty annoying. So just can't seem to get in there. It's still kind of not flattening up there. I'll have one more try. One more try. It just wants to be an embankment there. Nah, it just won't have it. So okay, we'll need to put it somewhere else. I think this would be a nice place here. So let's go to water and remove water and get rid of any water that's around here. All right, I think this might work around here. There we go. So there's our ACU center. I wanted to keep this for guest facilities, but whatever. That's gonna have to go there for now. And we're gonna get an Edmondosaurus here. So let's incubate this. I'll tell you what. Instead of doing that now, what I'll do is I'm gonna send our expedition team out and just see if we can push that partially depleted. Let's. It's only 60,000. Let's see if we can. Push that Edmondosaurus. We don't have any fossils in there, so I need to remember to keep sending them out, but now that we've got like over $1 million, we can do that. Guest facilities seems to have gone down a little bit. It's only $51 I'm making at the minute. Like, so profit per minute is $51 for the guest facilities. Let's see if I can try and figure this out a bit more then. So let's see. Food. So there's a relatively low demand there. Seems to be high demand over here. So as people are coming in, they're actually pretty hungry straight away as soon as they come in. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just get like a little construct additional viewing galleries and platforms in order to increase dinosaur. This is a pretty easy one to accomplish, so we'll do that. Be nice to have like a restaurant. That's a restroom. Yeah, we're not getting a restaurant for a while, so we'll just get another little fast food shop and we'll put this like right next to the entrance. Because there's a huge, there's a huge amount of demand. So it doesn't look like there's coverage over there. Just a little bit out of our range of coverage. Connect you over there. And there we go, a little path to hook you up. What's that mean? What does that mean? That means... Oh yeah, I know about that. I'm coming. There we go. So the ACU center's up and running. And we're now going to get viewing gallery over here. And I don't think we've got the, have we got the power? I think we've got the power over here. Oh. Here's the expedition team heading back. Let's have a look at the fossils. All right, let's push the sell that. Nice 100,000. So let's see if we can get the Edmondosaurus up a little bit, and then we'll incubate him and add him to this nice growing. Ah, look at these. So we've got the Edmondosaurus here, and he's got a friend over here. There he is. We've got two of these. Unfortunately, we only have one Triceratops in here, so I hope he's not feeling unhappy about anything. Doesn't seem to be. So in a few minutes, we should actually have the Edmondosaurus. Let's have a look at our research. Let's see what other research we can do here. Genetic research. See, I'm never really too bothered about them. So this one we've done. Genetic research. It's cosmetic. I see, I'm never really bothered about cosmetics. Traits. I'll probably look at traits in a minute. We've done the medical treatment. We've done that. We've done that. Now we've got quite a few of these we could do. Improved power output. Let's do that. It's only 100,000. Like, right, I'm actually losing money now. Profit per minute from guest facilities is minus. Reach at least 500. Let's go a new contract. Reach at least. Well, I'm definitely not going to do that because I'm struggling to even get $500. So I'm certainly not going to get to $2,500, am I? So yeah, we'll just how are we doing at the fossil management? Right, we've finished them. So let's incubate the Edmondosaurus now. And he is now on 72%, which is a little bit better. And we could go another Triceratops. There we go. I'm going to go another Triceratops just because he's all alone. I don't want him to be alone. So there you go. We're going to have two of them. We're going to have 3 Edmondosauruses and we're going to have 2 Triceratops. And then the security guy is going to tell me to open the gate here and test out our ACU center. So some of these guests are going to be running to the shelter. Some of them will be killed. We'll see. That's an issue. I'm wondering how I can increase the profit. When you click on these things here, you can't really. It's like running cost, income. I'm not really sure where I'm losing my money. Is this going to take me to the finance screen? No, it's going to take me to that instead. Let's click on management view, financials. Let's see. Fossil extraction, fences paths. This is all my income, so I'm just looking for missions and contracts. Where's the money for facilities? Am I overlooking that? Dinosaur sales. Am I overlooking the... Is it like right in front of my face and I'm just not seeing it? I can't see where all the income's coming from guest facilities. All right, let's release you. So there's our third one. And we're going to have our Triceratops in a moment. There we go. So that should complete our security mission. Okay. Well, I certainly don't think they... Oh, the Triceratops, yeah. So they're at the peak of their social... Definitely. I was thinking about getting a hotel anyway. We need to get this up. This guest facilities needs to be put up. Okay, so we've got 3 of these guys in here now, and we've got a viewing gallery as well. So that means that this area might actually create some demand for food. So you can see there's a massive amount of demand for a fast food place around here. So I'm going to build another fast food place, and this should hopefully help bring in more money. There's a big lake here. I think I'm going to remove some of this. Right. There's a huge amount of demand for fast food. I keep doing that. I think it's telling me there that there isn't any power. Let's have a look. Yeah, we need a substation. So let's get the substation just behind the ACU center. Although no, let's get it just at the back of the fast food place. I didn't mean to do that. Connect you. Right, no power. That's an issue. Because, yeah. Fence broken. Oh my god. What do you mean fence? No. What fence is broken? Right. Okay. There's a T. Yeah, ACU helicopter. You. Add a task. Get that guy. And who's the other one? The ranger station. Add task. Fix. I don't think this counts towards my security mission. Oh, I think it does. Right, we need power. We're going to need another shelter over here as well, so that... Right, so I'm not even sure how that happened. So is the comfort level of these dinosaurs like really... Let's have a look. So... Oh, wow, you're out there as well. You're not actually dangerous, but... Are you unconscious or sleeping? Yeah, I'd task. Get this one. So I'm not even sure how that happened. Do I need to electrify? Right, are you just about to destroy this fence? What are you doing? What are you doing? Was it you that destroyed the fence? Don't make me electrify this. He's looking very suspicious. They've got a lovely view in there, though. Have they managed to put that Right, he's still running around, so they haven't managed to get to him just yet. We've managed to sort our power out here, so... So are they going to fight? Yeah, they are. Okay, well, we don't need, fortunately. All right. What are you doing? Oh, you're panicking. That's all right. That's because he's the alpha. Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully, everything is back under control for the minute. Operations. We now have a storm defense station. I don't think we need one of them. Guest facilities. I think we probably do need another emergency shelter. We've now got over 3 million, so that's nice. Struggling to get that in here. Come on. Okay. We'll get another emergency shelter over there and that'll cover everybody. Everybody's happy again. Everybody's in here. Let's have a quick look at that map because why are you still roaming around outside the gate? I definitely gave you this task. Right, so that you're still on there, aren't you? AC helicopter. Right, what's going? Yeah. Oh, right, it didn't do it properly last time. I'm escaping off that. I'm pressing escape to come off that. But I think, yeah, I think it's still doing it. Increase your dinosaur rating to 3 stars. Now, I think that I've unlocked... I'm tempted to decline this for a second. And I'm just going to have a quick look at my contracts. Actually, a quick look at the reputation. Yeah, I think I want to do... So I've got him complete. Number 1's complete. Those 2 are complete. I think I'll go for the entertainment one next. Okay, so yeah, now I'm gonna go for the dragon, Dracorex. So we'll click on this one. And you're actually gonna be going back in here. Great. You do that. So there's our shelter up and running. Let's have a look at our management view again. So drinks shops. Nope, everything's fine. Fast food, that's all fixed and sorted. Gift shops. Okay, they want a gift shop over here. So let's, okay, so we are actually having a little guest area over here as well, aren't we? When they're leaving and they're going back home, they actually want to have a little gift shop just to buy souvenirs before they go. There we go. Now, we did have an issue with power though, so I need to double check that. So let's have a quick look at our power grid. Not you. It'll be management view power. So we've got available power 26. So maybe that was just relating to the contract that I had. You know, power kind of failed, whatever. Also, I've updated these, haven't I? I've upgraded them, I should say. So, okay, so he's back in there again. There he is, getting delivered in. Well, he's in there somewhere. Probably him. Not map. Management view. So gift shop. You don't need anything around there. Fun. Toilets. So they need a toilet just as they're leaving. So let's go back into guests. Restroom. And we can just fit a little restroom just there. Stop doing that. All right, so this is the sort of entrance. So as they're coming through, they've got like a little bit of fun going on. All right, let's take a look at our fossils. 120, that's nice. We'll just extract this and extract you. And then we want to go back to, right, we want to find out where did I... Yeah, I haven't got you yet, but I'm focusing on the Dracorex. Okay. So the Dracorex is going to be the next one. It's a meat eater. I don't think I'm going to be able to put it in with these guys because they're going to end up attacking each other. All right, so we've opened up the next. All right, so the next island, I guess. Let's see, tropical storms. So the tropical so the storm rod or barrier, whatever it was, that building that unlocked, that's going to be important there. Ranger team and ACU management. Manage park crisis, repair storm damage, assigning tasks to your ranger and ACU teams. Dangerous diseases, invest in research for cures of all of these dodgy things going on. Okay, I'm actually going to stay here for now, just to finish a couple of these missions, and then I'll move over to the new island. So I need a hotel, and I've got a lot of money now. So let's go up to the hotel, and I want the hotel to look out over this beautiful park. Go as far over here as I can. There we go. Okay, so this is also going to drain some power. Hopefully I have enough. Management views. Available power 13. This requires 10, so that should be all right. That's already built, so that should be all right. Profit per minute is still down, you know, but I'm going to need another habitat for our Dracorex. And I'm thinking maybe somewhere kind of in the middle here of the two. So let's see. Let's get rid of the lake here. We've got plenty of land. Let's get rid of some trees. There we go. So I'm thinking this would be a nice place for another habitat. We could have like a path coming through here if I can. Right. Incubate a carnivore, so we've got that one still to do. So I think the has our helicopter team come back? Yes, they have. We'll send them back again. Let's do that one. Can I do actually any more research in guest facilities, like buildings? No, just those two for now. Let's have a quick look at the, not you, the, come off, management view again, fast food, everything's fine there, there's no major demand. No major demand, gift shop, no major demand. Restrooms, everybody seems happy. Now, what does this mean? I'm making a loss on the restroom here, but it did say that there was demand for the restroom close to the monorail. I'm not sure why I'm making a loss. Maybe I just need to wait for that a little bit. And yeah, so it's telling me I'm making a loss on the restrooms, but I think that's just because you can't charge. Can I actually charge people to use these restrooms? I'd like to be able to. See, I'm not really sure what this does. Management view. What the hell does that mean? Can I press... Right, if I go to help. Yeah, I've read this before. So what if I said, like, attraction finances? Oh, right, it just shows me... Right, and then restrooms, right. On. So it actually just does what the map already does, like highlights them in red and yellow and blue and whatnot. Maintain a total guest count of 1100 for 3 continuous minutes. I have no idea how many guests are coming in. 970. So I'm thinking that let's curve this. Oh, not that much. Can I just curve it a little bit? How do you, right, it's saying toggle. Right, okay. Right, whatever, that'll do. I'm actually going to put the next habitat here. And this is going to be for the Dracorex. It's a gate, that's a fence. The best fence I've got is an electrified fence, but I don't actually have... I'd have to build another... So, right, I want to know... I need to know... if I want to get the Dracorex, how do I know what fence is suitable for that? How do I know what fence? Island navigation's not that. InGen database. So I could go to... I've looked at this before, haven't I? It doesn't tell you in here what fence you would need. So that's not the correct place to look. Genetics, dig sites, paleontology, archive, and locations. Yeah, none of that is telling me quite what I need to see. Anyway, let's have a look at the fossils. Triceratops. It's the Dracorex that I really want. Send somebody back there. Right, so the Dracorex. Alright, I guess I'll just build... if it's a carnivore, I'm thinking like an electrified fence. Is that just simply the way you do it? If it's a carnivore, electrified steel fence. But then if I go to my management... No, I keep pressing the wrong one. If I go to my management view, I can see that I have available power 13. So this electrified fence might actually drain the rest of my power. And if it does, it means that I need to... I'll build this away from... Right, see that straight away? It's... Right. That is mental. I had 13 power available. I literally just built 3 pieces of fence and it drained 13 power. I mean, if I click this fence, will it tell me how much power it's draining? No. So what is it? Management view again? Map? Is it map? Where do you actually... I have no idea where you look to find a lot of this information. Oh, what was that? 10. I'm double clicking and it doesn't do anything. So I have absolutely no idea. Maybe I can put another another power station in. I think we're going to need to. So power station, and this area of land is obviously nice and... Oh, don't even tell me that I can't build that either. What is going on? Building constraints. Why is there a building constraint? Right, I'm all the way up here, so I'm not really sure why it's interfering with those buildings. Ah, that's a lost cause, that. I think that's pretty much just a lost cause. Nah. Nope. Nope. Oh, it's a nightmare just trying to find places for these buildings. What about up here? I guess I'll just have to go up here. Definitely can't go in anywhere. I don't really want power stations next to guest facilities because it just doesn't look good. I mean, obviously this is quite close to guest facilities as well. Unlike Planet Zoo, so in Planet Zoo, if you had like, oh, that worked, go back. I just seen that turn blue. That definitely just turned blue. I'm sure it did. Right, can you hear that? Those dinosaurs, right, whatever. He's panicking again, so they've just had a fight. Yeah, in Planet Zoo, I can't even remember what I was going to say now, but I was going to make a comparison between this and Planet Zoo. I'll probably remember what I was going to say in a minute. All right, definitely want to get this up. Right. Yeah, so yeah, there is an issue with power. So I definitely need another power plant. So whatever, I'll just do it. And we'll probably put it over here. It's a little bit out of the way, so that's fine. And there we go. So now we can actually start building our last enclosure here now. An electrified fence. We're going to have another viewing gallery there. Maybe I can build the viewing gallery first. Can I build it first? Just so we know that it definitely fits. There we go. We're going to need another Hammond Creation Lab as well, aren't we? I think. They're only small, so I don't think it's actually going to take up that much space. I don't think they need that much space. All right, and then we can have the Hammond Creation Lab. What if we had that over here? Just teases you with a little hint of blue, doesn't it? Right. Done. I want that straight. There we go. And we'll probably need to let's go back to this because I think the helicopter's probably come back now. Oh no, it hasn't yet. I did send this out, didn't I? Team en route. Right, I thought I sent that back out again. I mustn't have sent it back out again. Right, let's just have a quick look at the dinosaurs map. Just want to make sure that everybody's comfortable and healthy. So this is a pretty simple overview. They all seem comfortable and healthy. Right, his health is now 68% because he's been fighting a lot. Oh, he's starving. Right, yeah, because I'll eat each other. Let's get another live feeder. And we'll even get like a one of these as well. Oh, I feel bad for this little goat. Let's see what happens here. I feel bad. Well, he's starving, looking for food. Well, you can't see this sheep. Oh, he's gone over there anyway, so this goat lives to fight another minute. Oh, these guests are in for a treat if this... Oh, there you go, look, feeding. So he is actually going to eat this goat. Simple as that. Simple as that. The thing is, he didn't really have time to enjoy that, did he? Just didn't take his time. That's the problem. All right, so our property is going up. We need, we're closer to that guest count. Let's click on here and see if we can incubate Dracorex. It's 56%, so that's not great. There we go. Let's see if we can, okay, this should improve it vastly. So let's extract this DNA. So in about 1 minute, we'll incubate that last Dracorex. And then I think that's going to be it for the beginning of this park, really, I suppose. I mean, well, it's not really. It's not the end because I actually still want to, you know, I still want to get my reputation up here. Pretty close to having, if I get another... We've reached the limit of our contracts. We've got this one. Successfully incubate a carnivore. We're just about to do that. Maintain a total guest count of 1100 for 3 continuous minutes and 500. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll maybe need to might have to cancel some of these contracts. This one I'm quite close on, but this one I've just not been anywhere near the entire time. So the Dracorex is on 61%. So information data will become available after first incubation. Oh, well, okay. Well, let's click on information here. Maybe this will tell me what kind of so large carnivore. Wetland. Okay, so yeah, it tells you a little bit about this here. So comfort threshold 55. If it drops below 55, that's when it starts trying to break out, I guess. Ideal population under 20. So ideal population none to 20, social group 1 to 3. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what ideal population means, because we've got 3 of them in a cage at the minute, and they're at the upper end of their social group. So I know that that means have 3 in the same habitat. Not really sure what that means. Disease, susceptible. This is important. So Campylobacter. Okay, let me come off this for a second, and let me go to research. Medical treatment. All right, I can't actually unlock these yet anyway. Research centers required to... okay, that's because I just need more research centers. Right, and that's the one for those dinosaurs. Right, okay, so we need... I didn't realize that's how it worked. Only one research center may be constructed per island. Right, okay, all right. So, yeah, it's pushing me to go to the other island, and then they can kind of collaborate and work together, and then I can... Right, and then I can... Got it. I can unlock some of the extra stuff. Okay, well, let's get a couple of these in. So, incubate. Then we'll get another one in as well, because I'm pretty sure they don't live alone, so probably will have another one in. Hiya Pixel, how you doing? I just decided not to bother putting it on this time. I've been watching some videos on YouTube, and a lot of people don't bother putting the webcam on, and I wasn't sure. I can't remember. This is the first time I'm playing through this one, so I wasn't really sure where to put the webcam as well without it getting in the way. So yeah, trust me, you're not missing anything. Yeah. Have you played this one before, Pixel? Have you tried playing Jurassic Park? I'm doing like a playthrough of Jurassic Park and also Planet Zoo, both by Frontier. So similar mechanics. I'm a bit of a fan of Jurassic Park, so I'm enjoying this, but I'm by no means an expert. I'm a beginner at these games, so yeah, no, my webcam's yeah, it's not broken. Just haven't put it on this time. You're really good at Planet Zoo. The thing is with Planet Zoo is I'm playing it through, but I'm playing it through as a very basic, practical zoo. You see some people editing, like they edit, they can make their own. Are you one of those people that can make their own, use all the little parts to make your own stuff? I can't do that, so mine just looks really basic. All right, releasing our Dracorex. So he's definitely not going to be happy with the train here. Yeah, I can't do that, Pixel. I've tried doing it, and it's just infuriating, to be honest. I've tried sort of yeah, I like management games as well. But when I've tried to edit all the little parts in Planet Zoo, it just becomes infuriating for me. Right. So I can see that population and social group is actually listed as a separate thing there. Right, so let's just click on him again, because I definitely need to make some changes here. You can't really pause this like you can in Planet Zoo either, I don't think. So, more forest. And he's got his mate coming anyway, so let's get a bit more forest in here then. What about that? Is that going to make you happy? Yep, generally content. So they look pretty cool. They look pretty cool. How do I zoom right in on you? They don't look like, apart from the horns, they don't look like they would eat meat. They sort of look like they would just be friendly. Let's get a little bit of water in here. Shoot this down to a little pond. There we go. And maybe we can get some little reeds and stuff going on around. Planet Zoo, it definitely gives you more options when it comes to terrain and really just creating your own thing, doesn't it? Honestly, I take a lot of assets from the Steam Workshop. See how they use them and learn from it. Yeah, I've noticed people do that as well. I've been looking at a few YouTubers recently and they add all of their stuff to the Steam Workshop. I wonder if they get paid for that. Do they get paid or do they just add it in for fun to the Steam Workshop? Because I wouldn't mind doing that myself. I mean, what a life. If you're actually getting paid to just do something like that, that's what you want. That's so if we look at the management view again, we might have actually created a bit more demand for fast food. No, low demand for food, low demand for drinks, low demand for gift shops. There's high demand over here for restrooms. Oh no, there isn't. Right, I think we've pretty much covered. It just says there, successfully incubate a carnivore. I thought the Dracorex was a carnivore, but it actually isn't. There, it's got like a little leaf next to its name, so it's actually not a carnivore. I thought this was going to actually complete the mission. I don't want to add another Serotosaurus in there because they're probably going to end up killing each other. I mean, besides being a content creator for their platform, I don't think they get paid. You get paid in loads of other different ways though, don't you? So like they have like, I don't know, merchandise, advertising, they get free stuff. Being a YouTube creator seems pretty nice, doesn't it? Look, all these dinosaurs I've got in here. So I've got like 3 of those Edmondosauruses, 2 Triceratops, and we've got a couple of those little mini ones in here as well. The ones that begin with S, those ones. So I think this park's pretty much finished now. All I've got left to do is just get the contracts up and, you know, maximize the contract stuff. That's all I've got left to do in this park now. I don't think there's a lot more to do. I'll probably build another. It's telling me to build another. If we click on this and click on View Genome Library, there's only one more dinosaur to get, and it's that Chinese one. Let's take a quick look at that actually. So if we go over to our expedition map, there's literally just the Chinese one left to do. So we'll send the expedition team out for that. It's pushing me now to go to another island. I've unlocked the second island now, so it's really pushing me to go there. And then obviously it's going to introduce some new mechanics, so I need to worry about weather and things like that. But I'm going to do that in the next stream. But yeah, I think that's pretty much. So we've got the guest facilities down here, other than this hotel. Got some guest facilities over here next to these 2 viewing galleries. We've got our carnivores over here. So as you can, there's much less flexibility with sort of editing stuff, isn't there, in this game? You know, like in Planet Zoo, you can edit everything, make it look like your own. Yeah, it obviously takes a long time though, doesn't it, to get like when you're streaming stuff, it takes a long time to actually. Oh, they're fighting again. One of these was see, these don't actually get injured or anything like that either, do they? I'm not really sure what the point is of all the genetics you can do in this game as well. Which is weird because I think they made both games. Yeah, they did. Frontier made both of these games, if that's what you're referring to. But I think with this one, it's more like an experience, isn't it? I think it is. Like, it's a management game, but it's like just experience. Like, I don't know. They just don't go in. What the hell's going on there? They just don't go into too much detail. It's just kept really simple. And that's kind of the playthrough I've got on Planet Zoo at the minute. A very simple, like... The video's on my thing actually. Oh, disease contracted. All right, deal with sick dinosaur and then refill the feeders. See, it's so simple to play this game. It's really not tricky at all. Whereas in Planet Zoo, there's just so much in-depth stuff you can do. Right, yeah. So I think I'm going to finish this now. Actually, you joined me just a little bit too late there, Pixel. I've been playing this for about an hour and a half, 2 hours now. And and I've just I've pretty much almost completed this first island. There's still more to do, obviously. I'll come back to this island. If there was a dinosaur zoo, it would be very practical. Yeah, like in the like for example, in Planet Zoo that I'm playing at the minute, like you create an entrance area, and then basically you need to make money. You can't make it look pretty because you just don't have the money for it. So it's like a proper management game. Whereas with this game, with Jurassic Park, I feel like I had a little problem with money at the beginning, but you just do your contracts, don't you? You just do your contracts, and then you're just guaranteed. You just have to wait. Whereas Planet Zoo is definitely more of a proper management game. Let's extract some DNA from these. This one's just like a more of an experience, I think, Jurassic Park, for fans of the franchise. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there now, and I think I might have a little go at Planet Zoo, actually. So, cheers for dropping in, Pixel, and I'll catch up with you a bit later.